Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Real Wisdom Artificial Intelligence. So, today is May the 4th. It is also a Monday. So, I'm here at my desk getting ready to write a newsletter. So, do stay tuned for that. Now, let's go ahead get started for today. Today's dose of Rashmi is Intellect is a tool for judging and creating hierarchies. Integrated intelligence, on the other hand, is the mirror that will reflect everything with clarity, including your own self in its true form. So, the irony for those of you who followed this series along may not be lost because this series is titled The Wisdom Hierarchy. And I just covered that logical intellect operating by itself creates hierarchy. So, I've been on this journey with this series for over a year, and I'll admit when I first came up with the concept of the wisdom hierarchy. It was inspired by Maslow's hierarchy of needs, and I could draw a correlation that knowledge and intelligence are great tools. However, they keep us trapped in the lower layers of the Maslow's hierarchy of needs. I could see that wisdom, the real human wisdom, is how we access the higher order of needs in the Maslow's hierarchy of needs. And operating purely out of logical intellect myself, I saw these as hierarchies. Then, through the course of this series, this is the concept that I have talked about often in this series now. The causality inversion became clear to me, and I wrote at length about this in the last week's newsletter. What became clear to me is Maslow's hierarchy, while it's represented as a hierarchy, it does not mean that you have to wait to fully satisfy your lower order needs before you can get to pursuing the higher order needs. And that became clear to me about the wisdom hierarchy also, that it's not wisdom versus intelligence. So, this series is not about real wisdom versus artificial intelligence. This series is about a model for human and AI collaboration in the age of AI. And that is what has become very clear to me, that the maximum potential of creating a human and planet centric outcome with AI can be achieved if we humans consciously lead AI and we get in touch with our integrated intelligence to lead AI. AI is a wonderful ally in this journey. And what started as a daily personal practice for me, it became clear to me that it has implications beyond just being a personal practice. It has implications at civilization level. It has implications in terms of how the future of work shapes up. And that led me to create the AI future scenario from race to conscious grid, as well as come up with the vision of how the friction economy can go to regenerative outcome economy, where I envision that AI can take up a lot of the friction removal related work, which we have traditionally classified as work. And each of us can be free to direct our attention towards what we deeply care for and allow the joy, which is our innate nature, to surface and create from that. And if we do that, amazing human and planet centric outcomes are possible. AI becomes a wonderful ally, co pilot in this journey. That is the future that I can see clearly. And in order to help others see this as well, we are now building Rashmi Mirror, because what emerged through this clarity is that the secret ingredient is within each one of us. It is not the wisdom within me or anybody else. Each one of us has access to this wisdom. We just need the right tools to help each of us become present and aware and in touch with this real wisdom. That is why we are building the Rashmi Mirror. So do stay tuned for more on that. Thank you.